All right, let's roll, Chappy. Let's roll, let's roll.
So going Berger, I thought I'd start each of my videos for review with my combat record. As you can see, I'm sitting on a 0.7 at the moment. Ignore this. My last match was definitely, I think I placed 53rd. But yeah, I'm a 0.7 at the moment. I would love to get myself up to a 2 if I can, hit in each milestone. So every review that I submit, I want to show you this to start with.
Nice.
So
I like this.
if you can help me get up to a 2, brother, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully this is the one, and I'll see you in game. My first 3 matches that weren't the best starts. Oh.
Okay, so I think right away...
First 3 matches...
Obviously, we're reacting here.
Oh.
I think... I'm stopping on the edge of this car and using the... Shit, where's my pen? Get my pen out, sorry. Gotta wait for it to load. There we go. Okay. Let's back this up just a little bit here.
Okay, so enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully this is the one, and I'll see you in game.
My fault.
My first 3 matches that weren't the best starts. Oh.
Okay, so I'm probably stopping right on the ledge of this car because that's an advantage for us. This guy looks like he's starting to come out the building. And so I would stop right here, strafe into the car, and just try to light this guy up. Now, we're probably not going to kill this guy because he's either going to bail inside or he's going to be a dummy and come outside and die. But the point is we can get first shots here, back him off, and then play really aggressive. But I think sliding off of our cover here could get us killed.
My first
Shit.
3 matches.
Let me back up. Like, I just want to back up a little bit.
Starts. Oh.
So, right here, when we hear that this guy's still in here, to be honest with you, I probably just vault and then immediately hold irons here and try to get shots. Because we know he's going to run. Or challenge, you know? Like, the second I get in that, I just start shooting. Yep. Reset. I like that. You'd recognize you're out of ammo, we reset. I don't know if I'd run out of the building just because we kind of lost where that guy is.
That was supposed to be a slide.
Yep. Outside. Outside. Okay. So I think that was...
This is what all of my matches have kind of been like.
I think that was realistically just playing too aggressive. All right, like we need to be able to hear based on footsteps where this guy is. So I can tell and hear that he's on concrete. Right here we kind of lose him. I think if he's gonna give up this building, I think that we go to the high ground and just try to figure out where he is.
That was supposed to be a slide.
But like playing on the outside of the building is just asking to die, in my opinion. We hear the concrete footsteps there. Slide out. I like this part. You slide out with good centering. And then he just catches us.
This is what all of my matches have kind of been like. This is what all of my matches have been like. Right, that's on the 2nd floor. He's missed it. Oh, it's not.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, it's not.
Now it's letting me back up a bunch. Okay.
Right.
So we see this guy. We see him right here, right? Obviously, his objective is to try and grab the scav. I think that the second we get inside here, we need to center our crosshair on the stairs and wait for him. We should, like, your main mistake here, listen to what you say.
That's on the 2nd floor. He's missed it.
Your main objective here was this. When there's a guy contesting our drop, the main objective needs to be this. So you should have been centered here. Like, don't try to run down the stairs. Wait for him to try and either grab the contract or come to you. That was your main mistake here, was he gets first shots. And he just tracks better. Right, like you were a single bullet and we only broke his plates. So your main mistake there was going for the contract when we know that someone's contesting the contract. I'm not saying that's like a blanket rule that, hey, when someone's contesting contract, we need to, you know, kill them. Because sometimes there's scenarios where if they're far enough away and you can grab the contract, try to grab the contract. But in this scenario specifically, we saw he landed before us, so he beat us to the drop. That's another thing is like, I don't know if you were coming out of the gulag here or if this was your actual drop, but we have to land quicker than this guy. You never, never, never want someone to land before you. If letting this guy land before you was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was prioritizing the contract when the guy is clearly underneath us. Mistake number 3 was just missing our shots, right? So mistake 1, we landed late. Mistake 2, we went for the contract instead of centering, which led us to not getting first shots. And then after that, we just didn't track better. That's why I'm having you guys work on your drops this week.
Take that. I'll take the GPR for now.
I don't think there's... That's just... Yeah. There's nothing you can do there, brother. That's just going to happen in Warzone. Like, you're just going to get caught out like that sometimes.
For now.
I mean, maybe we could have heard him, but, like, you have no time to react here.
There, we're going to land in straight.
See, this guy landed before you.
Right behind him.
Yeah. This guy, it's the same thing as last time. This guy landed before you. You never, I don't mind you chasing this guy and shooting him in the back, but we never want to be in a situation where people are landing in front of us. If we did, that's our fault. We need to get to a point where we are the one landing perfectly. That's why I talk about this. This is the reason why I'm having you guys work on the early game stuff this week, is because it's so important. About, like, the timing on this is so important. Now, once we're on the ground...
I'm gonna land in straight behind him.
Once we're on the ground here, we got this guy broke. We either got to start meleeing this guy, or we just got to hit our shots. So we got first shots, we just didn't track better. But the main mistake really is just not good drops.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Okay, come on.
Yep. Hear him on the right. Center. Use our cover. Nice. Nice. Perfect.
I win my gulags every time. I win my gulags.
All right. Cool. Pull or shoot. Let's think about a regain here.
Marking contract.
Yep. Love it.
Let's go.
Yep. Gonna say we heard that footstep. Nothing we can do about that, brother. That's just unlucky. That's like, I die there. 10 times out of 10, I die there.
Okay, so because my microphone wasn't working when I originally recorded this, I'm going to give you a bit of a voiceover. I'll try not to talk too much so that you can interject with your own commentary.
You jumping late here. If that's what we're gonna do, you're jumping late here.
Talk too much so that you can interject with your own
This I think is this is good. I know that, like, this feels like you're getting shit on, but this is where we need to be right now, Chappie. Because I've already seen in the first 3 minutes, I've seen 3 instances of you not landing optimally. So right away, that I know that's something that we can work on. The second we have the information on our screen of where the contracts are and the plane path, like literally in the pregame lobby, and as we're loading into the plane, we need to be staring at that map and coming up with a picture-perfect plan. Like, okay, I'm going to hit this scavenger contract. I think it is right here in this building on this level. I'm going to land at this spot of the building to try and get there as soon as possible. I'm also going to jump out of the plane here because I think that's going to allow me to get there before everyone else, right? And we only want to cut our chute once. So I know there's a lot there, but we really need to practice our early games because that's how we get off to a good start.
Commentary.
Right here, I can tell you you're landing late.
I decided to go to.
If anybody's you can already see it right off the rip. If anybody's contesting you, they're going to get there first.
Gav.
Pull or shoot, float a little bit. You're pulling your chute really late here too.
Having a quick scan.
Yeah.
Who else is heading this
This
direction?
is just a bad drop, chap. I don't like doing this either. I never look like this. See, literally there's a guy already there. Think about how much better that guy landed, and that I'm assuming that guy didn't even land very great either. So we jumped late, and I also think you dove for too long. So when something is this far away, we need to, I call it, you're stretching for this, right? Because this is farther away than our default drop. And so this is a scenario where we are going to have to pull shoot like 2 or 3 times fairly early on up high, like up here-ish, and just float for a little bit. Because when you pull shoot and float, and then you pull, like you release your parachute, it kind of launches you forward. And that's how we can kind of build momentum. That is only under the scenario when something is far away from us, right? In most cases, we want to land on a contract that's near us and only pull our chute at the very, very, very last second one time. But this is a scenario where we're stretching and have to pull shoot a couple times.
Who else is head? Quickly, I have a look at the map to see what else is nearby.
Yep, so that guy grabbed the contract. Now our main objective is to get a gun and then find a different contract.
Weapons and plates.
Yep.
I thought that was one of those breakable crates that gives you goodies. Still looking for a plate at the moment.
I think I'm hearing footsteps somewhere nearby. Yep, so I'm probably doing a recon here. Heartbeat sensor. Got to pick up that heartbeat sensor.
Just need an AR now. And there we go. Try and use the bunkers as cover as we move
like that
towards this recon.
Yep, footsteps. Mm-hmm. Guy landing somewhat near us. Okay, remember that.
See someone coming in.
They're fighting over there. That must have been the guy I heard earlier.
Just seeing if I could see anything.
I like this. Good stuff.
Mark a point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread.
Okay, so from here, we definitely just need to... We just need to get there safely. What's the... I'm thinking get to 10, push through 10, and clear anybody in there, and then go this. I think pushing through 10 is a little bit more safe than this way.
This is when we go for that orange crate.
Is that an
That
orange
turns
crate?
out not to be one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's an orange crate.
Proper threw me off that. They need to remove all those red-orange objects from the game. Decide to use the building as cover to rotate towards this.
Missed a smoke grenade right there. So we've already missed a smoke grenade and a
I opened the door, but I
heartbeat
thought
sensor.
someone else did.
Okay, so I probably shut the door there. As I'm pushing through fire station, I'm probably shutting all of the doors. That way I know if someone's coming up, right? Like, we're going to hear them either creak the door or slam through the door if they want to push us while we're doing the recon.
I thought I heard people nearby, so...
Yep, shut that door.
Cautious here.
Doors are free information, right? If someone wants to push you, the only place they could realistically surprise you is here, and they're not going to because you're going to be centered there. But if we shut the doors, now we don't have to worry about thinking about behind us because we'll hear it. Whereas, like, someone could ADS walk through all those doors and we wouldn't hear them.
Point until it's secure.
Yep, I like that you're moving.
Gas.
Cool. We did it safely. We got loadout money now. I'm probably just grabbing that contract just because it's close by, and then we're going to get loadout.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yep, guy landing close.
Enemy intel located.
Can't figure out where he is.
Kind of sounded like he landed in low fire.
I assume he might push this, so I'll just hold for a second.
I don't think we need to worry about him pushing. Just because, like, he's probably regaining, right? So he's probably just going to have, like, a pistol or, like, a shitty SMG or something. I think we get loadout before we go recon. Those guys are fighting.
See that gunfight?
Leave them.
Decide to try and third party.
I think we're so far away, and we have two better objectives to do right now. Like, getting our loadout / completing a contract, I think, is more valuable than stretching this way for a kill. I understand it. But don't waste too much time here. Because this is how your game could kind of start to wander off track if you die. You know? Good centering. Nice. One more. SMG.
The
SMG.
other guy's still up. Sounds like he's in the fire station.
Oh, he's right up there. Careful. He's above you.
I'm a little bit thrown off by those footsteps. I should not have survived that, but managed to get out somehow by this third party. And that car pulled up.
SMG. Keep your SMG out. Yep. You're going to lose aim assist in the smoke. Careful.
No, he's behind the wall. Try for the slide.
Yep. You telegraphed what you were doing.
But he slides as well, which slightly throws off my aim because I think he's going to be behind the wall.
Yeah, he just breaks your camera. Like, he was literally playing off of your audio and then timed it up for a camera break. So that's what I'm saying is I think even though we come over and get that one kill, now we've kind of thrown off our entire game. I'd rather see you get loadout or do the recon. Obviously, that's a little contradictory. Like, I still want you to push, but in that situation, I think getting loadout was better.
I don't know if I could have done that any better. If that was 50-50 or not. Here we are on the Gulag.
I think you could do that better because you like very clearly telegraphed what you were doing. And that we hear that guy running away, he stops moving, and we continue to move, right? So any good player is just going to use that audio cue and then break your camera. 10 times out of 10. Slide chow was a little, like you kind of threw your camera this way, then looked. I want to see you, I want to see you fully slide. I want to see your camera already looking here as we're sliding left. So we got to work on the slide chow drill a little bit. But you got the kill.
Took me a second to realize where he was when I first come out. He got
Okay.
the first
Float,
shot.
come over the plan.
Got out of dodge.
Yep,
Reach
come
out
over the
from a
plan.
different angle. Not the best Gulag, but...
We also have free drop in 1 minute.
Now for the regain phase, trying to figure out what to go for.
I think...
At this point, I'm just thinking...
Yeah, I think at this point, since we have 1 minute left before the free drop, I'm probably going to land somewhere where I think that I'm going to be able to stay alive for a little bit. Also is going to force the loadout to spawn in a lessly dense populated area. We loot up, get a couple plates, hit the free drop, and then we get to a car and start doing objectives. Whereas, like, if you try to go force that recon, you're going to be running into people, you know, coming out of quarry. If we come over here, you're going to be running into people, you know, contesting these contracts or fighting down here. So I think coming over here, waiting 1 minute for the free drop, getting a couple plates will help us get back into the game safely.
Recons, find out where the final circles will be.
You kind of have control over where your free loadout
reconsider.
spawns. Right, it spawns at 15 seconds. And so if we put ourselves in a Leslie populated area, whatever the words are there, it's going to spawn, you know, in that area. Rather than, like, if we come over here, it might spawn with a cluster of people.
Start thinking the end game, get a satchel. Back in the early game again. This is just telling you that after waiting 2 months, there it is, 2 months for this aim controller to come through. I broke it within a month. So I'm back to my PlayStation Edge controller. Still got the paddles.
That's
I
unfortunate.
decided to go for my loadout.
Yep. Loadout's more important.
Just have a quick peek inside there before I drop fully. There are 2 loadouts here, so someone is nearby. I try and get a dodge as quick as possible.
Careful the car.
Distracted by the car, I just wait.
Don't shoot at him.
I'm actually worried he might grab the scavvy, because he kind of lingers here for a second, and then off he goes.
Okay, cool. So we regained. We got our loadout. We're doing another contract. This is good stuff. We're going to get 5,200 from the contract. I'd probably think about a self-res here just because we burned Gulag early. And you'll have 500 left over from buying the self-res. And then we're going to get 5,200 from completing the scavenger. I will say, though, sometimes when you complete, I would say like 25% of the time when you complete a scavenger contract, it'll give you a self-res, though. So maybe hold off on that.
Best of directions. Trying to keep an eye on the tower there with the heli, but it's underground, so it's not too bad.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Grab that. You're missing a lot of loot here, chap. Got an armor box.
2 remain.
Definitely up there. Could have used it as a good time to maybe push under the cover of noise, now that I'm thinking about it.
An enemy squad
Yep.
is hunting you.
But I'm just focused on getting the contract done.
You're losing ground.
It's on the roof of your
No, I
building.
don't know this building very well. If I ever come here, I tend to just go up to the tower. Never look in these buildings.
Oh, God. Should be a
Well,
ladder
we
on one
definitely know
side.
someone's up there now. Still trying to figure out how to get to this scav.
Yep.
Keeping an eye up there. I'm really struggling to mantle recently, particularly through windows. Right, we get out of dodge straight away.
Move to secure.
Keep the wall as cover.
Enemy
Like that.
advanced UAV overhead.
I'm trying to duck and dive and weave and bob.
Yep, this is good. I
Just
like
in case
this.
that sniper's watching. Checking every now and then.
Yep. I like it. It's a little clunky, but that would get the job done for sure. Cool. Grab the armor box, just cuz.
All supply
Yep.
boxes found.
Okay. So we got
should've picked up
11,950. I'd probably look for one more box. But right now, I would say we're in the mid game. So we need to continue to keep trying to do contracts. So I'm probably thinking self-res UAV.
SMG.
Self-res UAV bounty. Is there a guy nearby?
That freaked me out a bit. I think it's just the wind. I still get scared by my own footsteps. Use the low ground to rotate. Checking the roofs. Let's head to the buy station, get ourselves a UAV and a self-revive.
Do we have an SMG right now? Gotta be careful doing this, yep.
Have a quick look.
$14.15. I don't know what's been going on with my internet today. It's been doing this.
V and a self-revive.
Yep. I like that. I think from here, though, I'd rather do a bounty.
Well, that was a long slide. I was going to jump, but I decided to stay high ground. Quicker route to get through storage. Just checking my arse as I go.
Yep. This is all good. This is all good, chap. Above average awareness. I'm just playing paranoid, which is a good thing.
Check behind me again.
Yep. Got our tac knife out. Somebody just grabbed the recon contract. So right away that should tell you, yes. Right away that should tell you there's somebody nearby.
Alright, so we've got 3 pings at the moment.
Okay, so this isn't really an ideal situation. This isn't really an ideal situation. I probably double back to here just because, like, all of this kind of takes us away. Like, this is definitely a no, because that guy's just going to be top fire. This is going to take us so far away from the action. This is kind of the same deal, and it puts us closer to the edge of the zone. So I think I'd like to go fight over here because we can kill this guy, grab a bounty, we're near a buy station, we're closer to the zone. That's what I'd be thinking.
4 pings.
Don't go fight fire. Do not go fight fire. You're just asking to kill your game there. Because that guy's probably top fire, right? Gotta be.
1 last check before I lose it. 1 there, 1 there.
I get it though. You're thinking more about, okay, there was 1 guy over by garage, there's 3 guys over here, I'll come over here. But when you look at it, like a contract is on BR, a contract is usually worth more than a kill. So we know there's no one here.
Walk in just to try and keep quiet.
Well, maybe not. You don't have bird's eye.
I think I should have mantled out that window.
Yeah, I guess you don't have bird's eye, so. Do we hear somebody? Oh, he's on the
trying
roof.
To place him.
I think he's on the roof.
That's throwing me off, that noise. Okay, I know he's in this room now, in the pool. Don't have an SMG. Got a tracker though.
Nice.
Bit of centering. Realised he wasn't there. Retargeted. Got the kill.
Guy landing near us. Pushing. Yep. Defend your power position. Defend your power position. Don't let him take this building.
Through that. Bit of shouldering.
Yep.
See where he is.
Shotgun.
Slide.
That was money. That was money, Chappie. That was one of the better kills I've seen you have. That was really good.
Now
really
I've
good.
Down here because I know there was someone around the fire station. I'm looking up there at the moment as I run, just in case.
Just as a general rule, I always try to avoid fire station, just because like those fights where they're just sitting on top of the ladder are just so they're just game killers.
Can't see anyone.
All right, so now I'd be starting.
Now, this is where I get a little bit. What do I do now?
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I'd probably try to do that recon contract, just because, or I'd be doing the big game bounty, but that's being really aggressive. I think the recon contract will help us not only get more cash for our end game checklist, but it'll like once we complete that recon contract, by the time we complete the recon contract, we're already going to know the next zone. So when we complete the contract, we'll even get a better picture of the zone, right? So that's what I'd be thinking right now is let's do one more contract, maybe pick up a few more kills and then get our end game checklist.
Looking at the map for potential contracts. Then I see that heli, which kind of changes my attention. Still looking for contracts to do.
Contract located.
Thinking big game, but that heli is just too tempting.
Indicating buy station.
I get a little bit worried out in the open here, so I decide, let me go to this house. There's a buy station nearby. We can get ourselves ready for the end game.
I think you still have enough time to complete one more contract, so I would. This would be my last UAV that I would buy right here.
Can't open a box. Right, we're going end game. Let's get a UAV.
Yep.
I pop it.
Cool. Perfect.
And I
soak up the info. Soak up the info. The whole time you got this UAV.
Still haven't looked at it.
Yeah, you still haven't looked at it, brother. You're just yapping.
Still haven't looked at it.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely thinking go fight the Superstore guy because the zone is probably going to narrow down to like something like this.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
That confused me why that guy disappeared.
Hostile shooter.
So I know someone's on Superstore and someone's over there.
Contract located.
I decided to pop that just in case the person who disappeared from there picks it up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know they're still there.
Yeah, so I probably dive parachute over to Superstore.
I'm not running bird's eye.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Got sniped, but couldn't quite find them. I'm going to let you know right now, this is where I die. This is now due to hesitation. I'm trying to find this guy. I can't see scope. I decided to look over at the other guys that I saw on my UAV over by Superstore. But I genuinely do not know what to do at this point. It's like I get stuck.
Go kill the guy that was at Superstore. Right, because we need to get deeper into the zone eventually anyways.
I'm safe in the zone. It's almost as if I'm waiting for something to happen, waiting for the zone to close.
I mean, you could just sit here.
With no purpose.
You could just sit here. Because we're already set up for the game. I think that's a symptom of you getting set up for the game too early. Right? Like, I would have used the UAV to go complete contracts or objectives in the zone. And that way, when we're done, we're already in decent position. We're near a buy station, and we have enough money to do our end game checklist then. I think you might have just went early game a little too early. Or end game a little too early.
Decided to look for that sniper again.
I don't think looking for the sniper helps us, because we're not going to be able to snipe him, right? Yeah. Superstore. The zone is probably going to end up being like this-ish, right? Roundabout. And so having Superstore right now would be huge. Even better would possibly be like PD or one of these buildings. Endgame checklist would be huge though for crossing, because eventually the zone is going to split in half and people that are here are going to have to go here, or people that are here are going to have to go here.
Get safe, check the map. What can I do? What can I do?
Sensors on enemy.
So you die here? You get sniped or what?
A little bit.
Of course, the second I fast forward.
Keep the head glitch, but that noise kind of throws me off a little bit.
Damn.
UAV overhead.
See the glint.
So does he hit zipline here?
Angle.
Because that's our biggest threat is him hitting zipline here. Or are you just standing still and getting sniped again? Yep, because now he's going to hit zipline.
Watch this twice back. Still don't
And
know
you're not
where
going
I
to
got
defend the
shot from
zipline,
there.
are you? Yep, you just gave it to him for free. Yep. Yep, that's just a classic, like, we have one of the best power positions in the game and we give it up for free. We got sniped the first time, got lucky, and then the second time we stood still, got sniped again.
Try to get out.
I think you got to throw smoke here, or even just pop and then literally just start shooting at the zip line, right? Because that guy's close enough. We know he's gonna hit zip line. We literally could just pop ourselves, immediately center on this, and just pre-fire.
Where I got shot from there.
See, he just hit the top of it. You had a good like 1 second window there to either pop a smoke and jump off or shoot at him, you know? But like, we gotta know that guy's gonna hit that zip line. This is a bad, like, we're just running across his screen for him for free, you know? So either pop a smoke or pre-fire the zip. Either way, we need to defend our power position.
Try to get out of dodge as quick as possible, but I think I took the long way there.
Yeah.
Valiant effort.
That guy might have been yacked up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, chap.
The head glitch.
There's no UAV up.
Trying to keep the head glitch, but that noise kind of throws me.
He threw that, bro. He threw that smoke to get you to do that. He literally pulled a me, and you fell for it. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I might have done the same thing. I think this guy might be yacked up. Because, like, how does this guy know you're here? He has no UAV. He's too far away for a heartbeat sensor, and he's literally perfectly pre-aiming you. I'm not saying he is, but, like, I'm just a little
A little bit.
Sensors on there.
right? There's no UAV. I guess there's a UAV right here, but that was literally like
But I genuinely
a minute
do not know
ago.
what to do at this point. It's like
5,
for something
10,
to have no
15,
purpose.
20,
To look for a
25,
snap, get
30,
saved,
35, 40,
head glitch, but
45, 50, 55.
I still watch this.
I mean, maybe
twice
he did.
back.
Maybe he did know you're
Still
there.
don't know where I got shot from there.
What do you mean you don't know where?
An angle.
Incoming shot.
Do what can I do? Trying to keep the head glitch, but that noise kind of throws me
Right. So we see him there. He snipes us.
a little bit.
Incoming
Enemy
shot.
UAV overhead.
It just kind of blows my
See the
mind that he
glitch.
hits you here.
Peek from different angle.
He's got to be underneath you. Once you get hit by this sniper, though, I'm assuming he's right here. Once you get hit by that sniper the first time, I don't think you can stand on top of this for that long. Yeah, I don't know. He's there. He's there somewhere. Probably in that window.
I still watched this twice back. Still don't know where I got shot
So you stand up here.
from there.
Now he's at the top of the zip. So that was like a good second, maybe a half a second. We gotta defend either. We gotta prevent him from taking it, or just give it up to him and jump down. But that you have to feel in the back of your head like that guy's on zip. He's gonna have a view angle of me.
Try to get out of dodge. As
I'm
quick as
interested to see
possible,
where he
but I
came
think
from, bro. He had to have been double white. It's just weird that he knew you were there.
I took the long way there.
And then even right here,
Valiant effort.
I think that guy's cheating. I'm pretty sure that guy's cheating. Level 17. He knew exactly where you were. He was already aiming at you before he came around this corner. I mean, that is an easy read. I'll give him that. Like, that is an easy read. But then he's already aiming at you and then hits all headshots. And then the 2 first sniper. Like, I don't trust it. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Regardless, we can't give him that power position. So, I think my 2 main takeaways are your early game drops. We need to perfect those, and I will help you do that. Obviously, we're going to go over that on the call on Monday. You need to perfectly plan them. Like, be a psychopath about how you plan your drops. You're attempting to play the phases the right way. I think just our execution is a little... Like, even when we came over here, when we had loadout bread and we decided to turn around and go chase these kills, that was literally a butterfly effect for this game, right? Like, one decision would have taken you down a beautiful path of the game where we have loadout early, we have 2 contracts done, or starting to get our cash flow snowballing and rolling. But instead, we decide to go third party and then die and then lose all our money and go to the gulag and then have to regain out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So let's perfect our early games. I think you have a above average awareness of everything. It's just the execution right now. Let's focus on the early games, because the mid game and the late game, we're not going to get as many reps in just because you have to survive to make it that far. But the one thing we can control is perfecting the early game and then winning our 1v1s. When we start to do those 2 things really well, then we can start to worry about more of like the mid game and late game stuff. But right now, I really need you to practice perfect early games and just continue to improve your 1v1 stuff. Which is all, like, I'm seeing a lot of progress, Chappie. Don't get me, like, you've made a lot, don't get it twisted. You have made a lot of progress from the first time I watched you, where, like, you could barely even move your controller. Now you're like, I can actually shoot somebody and challenge somebody and slide out and kill somebody. So perfect the early games. Continue to work on the 1v1 stuff. Let me know what you think.